3 million truckers are on the open road, driving America's economy and living an independent lifestyle with rewards and challenges. Some good, some not so good.
Got to work on that.
Yeah.
Smaller portion sizes?
Yeah, it's a wake-up call.
Have you heard the alarm, or are you pushing the snooze button?
Are you making smart snack choices?
Or are your portion sizes out of control?
Today on Road Cookin', we'll take a look at one restaurant's new menu designed with your waistline in mind.
You'll meet a long-haul driver who's getting fit for the road, one step at a time.
And we'll get into the cab to prepare a very simple but tasty meal that you can make too.
I'm Don.
And I'm Pam.
And this is the first edition of Road Cookin'.
Road Cookin' is a nutrition program designed to help drivers navigate the over-the-road lifestyle.
It's about you, and it's for you.
And in some cases, it's even by you.
We'll always have stories about drivers just like you trying to lose weight.
Or maybe you're trying to work with some health issues.
And of course, there will be tips about cooking in the cab.
And making healthy food choices in the restaurant.
We'll have stories about cooking gear.
And some very special surprises along the way.
Pam's a registered dietitian, and she's been working with truckers for a long time.
And Don is the one-pan gourmet. He's a great cook. I can attest to that. You'll really enjoy his tips.
We're here at the Wildwood, Florida Travel Centers of America truck stop.
And we really want to thank him for letting us come down.
So let's get started.
You know, one of the biggest risk factors anybody can tell is belly fat. What's your waist circumference?
Over 40 inches for men, over 35 inches for women. That's a problem. That's a risk factor.
All right, what do you think your waist is, first of all?
Well, I'm wearing a 34 pants, so it's up to you.
All right, let's see. It's 40. Do you have any idea what your belly measurement is?
It's shrunk. It's probably about, let's see here, these are 42, so it's probably about 48.
Any idea what your waist is?
Probably about a 50-something.
Take the tape measure test for yourself. If your belly is a bit bulkier than you'd like, you're not alone. 86% of drivers are overweight, 57% are obese. But here's one man who said, enough is enough.
Last year is when I noticed that I was really getting out of control, and I went up to 270.
49-year-old driver Albert Morales weighed about 155 pounds in high school and did well as he served 10 years in the Army and then the Marines. But getting into his 30s, he noticed the pounds being added to his 5'6" frame. And when he changed jobs, wife Gigi saw the change not only in Albert, but also in herself.
Yes, we did start gaining weight because when he went long haul, he always drove, but he didn't always go long haul. But when he took his driving from local to long haul, the pounds came packing on. And of course, him being my other half, he was packing them on behind the truck and I was packing them on at home. And it just wasn't good.
Albert had high blood pressure and high cholesterol. He had watched as his mother died of diabetes and didn't want to meet the same fate. When he heard about the Truckers News Fit for the Road program, he wrote about his weight problem, hoping to be chosen to participate. His prize-winning essay nailed down one of the coveted spots. And not only that, Albert ended up on the cover of the magazine.
It was exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. 5 seconds of fame. I went to all the states. Every time I pulled into a truck stop, and to see your picture in the magazine right there through the door, I walked in. I got excited. I called everybody, hey, and I picked up 5 and 10 magazines every stop I went to. I brought them home. I mailed them out to people that can't get to them, and it felt really good to walk in and say, hey, listen, that's me there.
To start the Truckers News program, Albert completed a food diary listing everything he ate and drank for 2 days. I did a double take when I read the results. His salt intake was about 6 times normal.
I think the predominant factor in such a high sodium level for him was the cheese and sausage intake. My husband, if he could survive on cheese and sausage from sunup to sundown, he would.
Clearly that's changed. In 2 months, Albert has lost 17 pounds and Gigi has lost 12.
My blood pressure been better. My cholesterol been better. You know, I was borderline diabetes. I wasn't a diabetic, but I know that he said that if I would start this program, I will not be a diabetic. So right now, I know that it's working for me because everything is under control.
You'll hear more about Albert's turnaround a little later on, but here's a preview. It all started with portion control, a heart-healthy menu, and the types of food choices available on TA's new Watchin' Out menu.
It was developed for the drivers who are watching their weight, who want a healthier choice, a healthier alternative. And we have low calories, low fat, low sodium, and low cholesterol on that menu. And one of the items which is my personal favorite, is the grilled chicken dinner. That grilled chicken dinner is served with broccoli. You can get any vegetable that you prefer. And one of the popular ones is the blueberry pie. It doesn't have any sugar added to it, and the drivers tend to love that very much.
And TA is committed to its success.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Annie, who's the cook here at the TA here in Wildwood, Florida, and I got a couple of questions for you, ma'am. First of all, you seem like you run this place like you are running the aircraft carrier John F. Kennedy. You're in charge, right?
Half in charge.
Half in charge, okay.
You spray the grill, you gotta put no grease, no
grease.
oil.
Okay.
And nothing, just spray the grill and you won't get no oil or grease.
So anybody who comes in who wants to have it, they can get it,
Yes,
right?
they can. You ain't got to have oil at all.
Watching out for those fats. And there are healthy choices available in the C-store, too.
You know, I'd kind of like to talk to you a little bit about potato chips. We've got two different bags of Lay's chips here. One is baked, one is regular. They're both 99 cents, so we're not talking about any price difference. But this baked Lay's has got a lot of reasons nutritionally to buy it. First of all, calories. This whole bag, which is slightly smaller, so we're not really comparing apples to apples. Actually, we're comparing chips to chips. This little bag's got 210 calories, and this little bag's got 380, so there's almost twice the difference in calories. But the big thing we're looking at on the back of this label here, this has got no saturated fat. That bad fat, you don't want that bad fat. You eat this whole bag, you got 2.5 grams of saturated fat. That's the fat that really sends your cholesterol up, gives you heart disease. So that's one big thing. This one's also got more fiber than this one. So if you're going to make a choice for potato chips, and we all like chips once in a while, the baked are going to be a lot better choice for you.
Coming up next on Road Cookin', we'll debunk stories you may have heard about freshness in truck stop buffets. And you'll find out how Albert changed the direction of his weight. You can do it too.